Hello everybody, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Bold Brew Gaming. I don't have a particular activity planned for today, because this week has been it hasn't been awful, but it also hasn't been great. So I got two bits of news that really bummed me out the other day. One, there was a bill that came up that was a lot more than I thought it was going to be, which was okay. Like, I could handle it. It was just more than I thought it was going to be. And that kind of bummed me out, but it was all Gucci. But in the same day, I got an email that said, oh, by the way, your computer's not going to be there it's not going to ship for another 2 weeks because there's an industry, there's a shortage. And I was like, just two bumming bits of news in one day, you know what I mean? So I don't know what the hell's going on with the computer, because I'm aware that there's currently a silicon shortage or whatever, dealing with graphics cards and things like that. That's what I assume it would be. For all I know, it could be they had a shipping delay on the cases, for the computer that I ordered. But I would assume that it is the graphics cards that's holding them up. And I know that there's an industry shortage, but that's why I ordered it from a company, so that they can ship. You can assemble it because they're supposed to have a stock and ship it out, so I wouldn't have to worry about accumulating the parts. But anyway, so was frustrating and did not make for a good start of the week. That was more towards the beginning of the week. And then yesterday I was playing some zombies, and I figured I would just flip on the recording, flip on Elgato to see and record 30 minutes to see if it still skipped. And I used the streaming command, so it had my camera inlaid in the image. But it was all through Elgato, and it still had the same frame freezing issue, which makes me think that it might not have been my computer's fault. But regardless, I have been kind of overdue for a computer upgrade, and I think it'll be a lot of fun once we can play the Steam games instead of just having to stick to Xbox games. I think that'll open a lot of doors for us. But in the meantime, I was hoping I could record some games on Xbox to tide us over. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to test whether, if I turn Stream Command off and just record video of the game, that maybe it won't skip. But at this point, I'm thinking I might have to contact Elgato, because it might have been Elgato's fault. But again, I don't know. That's just my best guess. But I'm going to try that because I would like to get back to playing games. Even if it's without my face, we can make a little bit of progress in the games that we have been playing. But man, I do not want to record another 30 to 45 minute video just to look back at it and see that it froze at the 17-minute mark, because that is heartbreaking. And there's nothing that the Elgato does while it's recording that would tip you off. It has the display screen up there of what you're recording, and you'd think that might start skipping, but no, it doesn't. Unless I'm missing something, there's no way to tell that it's done that. On the bright side, however, by the time I get the computer and get it set up and we get back to A Plague Tale, that I can probably replay the second level, because I've pretty much forgotten. I remember the highlights, but I've forgotten a lot of the intricacies. So that's a silver lining, I guess. We can get my almost 75% first time reaction, which will be, at least it'll be interesting to play. Other than that, we were working on BioShock, which I did do a video. It was a short video, I believe. We progressed a little bit in BioShock 2. I got the camera, but then I stopped the video and I saw that it froze up again, so we didn't miss a whole lot there. And depending on how this thing with the computer goes, it's like I said, I would like to start recording PC games. So I will probably relegate the Xbox games to once a week, just depending on, and choose depending on which Xbox game tends to do better, and then do the other one a week on a PC game. So that should be fun. As always, if you have any game suggestions now, especially on PC, please feel free to drop them in the comments below, because I don't know anything about PC. I don't know the best games for PC. You know what I mean? Any type, horror, adventure, RPG, all that kind of good stuff. Just let me know in the comments. I keep saying this, but I say it because I mean it. Thank you all very much for understanding and being patient, because I know, man, there is a friggin' fly in here. That is not what I wanted right now. I really appreciate all of you being patient and understanding, especially with these last few videos that have been kind of off key. So thank you very much for that, because man, when you get into this stuff, like there's no shortage of issues. When it comes, you think it'd be simple: record your face, record your game, record your audio, slap it all together, put it on YouTube. But no, man, everything that can go wrong will go wrong at some point. So if any of you out there are going to, or at some point in the future start your own YouTube channel, just reserve some patience inside you, because all the shit that you think is like easy is going to give you so much of a pain in the ass. At some point in the future, I think it'd be cool to do like a tutorial video on Lightworks. Obviously, I don't know how to use the editing software to its fullest capacity, but just an introductory video for anyone out there who is thinking about recording, doing their own gaming or doing their own whatever kinds of recording, because you'd think it'd be easy. It's like you have this understanding. It's like, yeah, you put the video in there and then you cut it and you hit upload, but there's a lot of small details that will get someone who has no experience, like I did, almost 4 years ago, that will get someone like me tripped up. So I think it'd be fun to do a tutorial video on that. Maybe a tutorial video from like do like a short series, like from the very beginning of the production process, like to the end, which sounds cool when I say it that way, but in reality, it's just recording, editing, posting. But anyway, that's something for the future. So for right now, I was hoping we could get back to gaming next week. I'm going to, like I said, test just video and voice recording so that maybe my computer can keep up. Anyway, I'll try a few different things to see if we can't get the video game videos back up and running, because if not, I'm going to have to think of some fun activities to do between now and when my PC gets here. So as always, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate you tuning into these status updates, because perhaps to my own detriment, I don't use social media for this channel. Maybe I should. I tried it for a long time, but it just didn't really seem to garner much returns. Maybe I'll try it again. Who knows? But for right now, we don't have 1,000 subs, so I can't just post text to YouTube for all of you. So I have to go through these status update videos. So appreciate you tuning into this. I appreciate you all for being here, and I appreciate your patience very much. As always, remember to stay happy, stay healthy, eat lots of food, and drink lots of water. And I will see you all next Friday with whatever I decide to do. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye-bye.